Alright, this is Javon Benitez. I am coming at you with a report. We're being storm chasers here. So like, we gotta be safe, cautious. We're gonna be chasing the hazardous weather conditions. These include thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, ice storms, and blizzards. So, would you be like, discovering more about them? What's the best way to like avoid them, stuff like that. Okay. What? Oh, oh, no, no. Okay, okay, let's get on. Okay, let's go. All right, so we'll be moving as fast as possible. Obviously, try to be safe. Okay, we will arrived at our destination. Okay, so what are ice storms? Ice storm is a type of winter storm categorized by freezing rain, also known as a glaze event, or in some parts of the United States as silver thaw. The U.S. defines that as a ice storm. So how do ice storms form? Ice storms form when a layer of warm air is between two layers of cold air. Frozen precipitation melts while falling into the warm layer and then proceeds to refreeze in the cold layer above the ground. This creates freezing rain or glaze of ice. So this being the freezing rain, glaze of ice. So when regions do ice storms occur? Ice storms occur mostly in the United States. In the United States, they mostly occur in the northeastern part. The more intense ones have occurred more down south. Yeah. What kind of damage can ice storms cause? The freezing rain from an ice storm covers everything heavy, smooth glaze of ice. In addition to hazardous driving and walking conditions, branches or even whole trees may break at the weight of ice. Falling branches can block roads, tear down power and telephone lines, and cause other types of damage. So that's all about ice storms. What can we do to like avoid ice storms? You can for ice storms you mostly have to stay in. No going out. Going out will be completely terrible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. On, on to the next place. On to the next. Alright, now we're in a blizzard. So what is a blizzard? Blizzards are dangerous. Blizzards are dangerous winter storms that are a combination of blowing snow and wind, resulting in low visibilities. For like for a blizzard to form, warm air must rise over cold air. There are two ways as this may happen. Wind pulls cold air toward the equator from the poles and bring warm air toward the poles from the equator. When warm air and cold air are brought together, a fronts form and precipitation occurs. So this is the big cloud where the precipitation is falling from. Either piles of snow. It could be very dark and not very visible in these type of conditions. So I try to recreate that. As we see, it's really dark in here. It can get really foggy. So what kind of damage can it do? The blizzard's strong winds can knock down trees, power lines, and utility poles. Coastal storms can cause flooding and beach erosion. Blizzards occurring in the west may produce damage to roofs and other structures due to high winds gusting to 100 miles per hour more off the mountains. So where do these places occur? Blizzards mostly occur in North America. They mostly occur in the north and east states, so like New York, where we are. So how can we avoid blizzards, or do our best to stay safe? For blizzards, it's very nice to stay, like stay at a hotel somewhere, stop, not to like keep on traveling. It can be very dangerous. Stay inside, stay off road. You always have to be ready if the power goes off. You always have to have batteries. You have to have your phone charged just in case things go out of hand. And always keep a sign on your roof because the roof can fall in, break, and that'd be terrible. It could be very dangerous. So moving on to the next place. So we're here with the tornado. Uh, what is a tornado? A cloud and advancing beneath a large storm system. So usually a tornado happens with a storm here, like over there and over there. They have big clouds around them. So how do tornadoes form? Most tornadoes form from thunderstorms. You need a moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, aka the equator, warmer from the equator, and cool dry air from the poles. When these two air masses meet, they create instability in the atmosphere. Most strong and violent tornadoes form within this area of strong rotation. So the tornado is very forceful and very precise. Very similar to the hurricane, but it's very more like laser precision. Tornadoes can cause very minimal damage, such as ripping, siding off homes, to catastrophic damage, which can literally lift off homes off their foundation. So this wooden house over here, the tornado could completely rip it apart, bring it out, throw it across over there. Completely dangerous. Where do we mostly see tornadoes? The United States sees tornadoes. I think the United States is the most common place in the world. We see them annually. How do we stay safe during tornadoes? With tornadoes, you have to be very careful. You have to always keep an eye on them. You can't lose track of where they are. If you lose track, they might catch you. You have to go to a windowless interior room on the lowest level of your floor, so that could be like a basement, somewhere deep, somewhere without windows. Get away from windows. You go to the center of your room, so the very center. The very center. Or you go under a steady piece of furniture. Always use your hand and neck to protect yourself. Don't be dangerous. Like always. Don't be reckless. Alright. Next spot. Alright, we're here with thunderstorms. So thunderstorms are a little part of like the weaker side, but they're pretty bad too. So thunderstorm is a storm where thunder and lightning, and typically also heavy rain or hail occur. So how does a thunderstorm form? When the air cools as it rises, water vapor condenses and forms cumulus clouds. When condensation occurs, heat is released and helps the thunderstorm grow. At some point, condensation high in the cloud, the from water droplets falls to the ground as rain. So thunderstorms usually occur with rain, hail, and I usually when the wombo combos. What type of damage do thunderstorms cause? Thunderstorms can cause damage due to high winds, flash floods from rain, and from lightning strikes. So there are many stories where a person got struck by lightning, paralyzed, very dangerous. It can kill you too. Where do thunderstorms usually occur? Thunderstorms are most likely in the spring and summer months and during the afternoon and evening hours, but can occur year-round and at all hours along the Gulf Coast and across the southern, eastern, and western states. Most thunderstorms occur during the afternoon. Um, they also usually occur during more drier areas. You don't really see thunderstorms around New York. I mean, you do see thunderstorms around New York. Sorry, and they do occur in in uh in they do they, not they occur in wet and moist places too. That's where they usually occur too. Dry areas are more limited because there's not enough precipitation and stuff. Um, how can you stay safe during a thunderstorm? Again, most of these storms you have to always stay in. Now thunderstorms you have to stay away from like more of like electricity, cars, stuff like that. stay away from stay inside because flooding can occur and you don't really want to caught in that. Always keep an eye on the sky. Avoid metal. Metal is very dangerous because it can move the electricity around. Stay out of water. If you're in water, you could get really badly electrocuted. Stay away from trees. Trees are a bad choice too. And you could make sure to stay in a sturdy building and house, like a brick, house, sturdy car. Um, yeah, things like that. Alright. Okay, now we're here with hurricanes. Um, Hurricanes are one of the more larger mass storms. So a hurricane is a large rotating storm with high speeds of wind that gust at least 74 miles per hour that form over warm waters in tropical areas. Hurricanes form over the warm ocean water from the tropics when warm air, moist air over the water rises and replaced by cooler air. The cooler air will then warm and start to rise. This cycle causes huge storm clouds to form. This storm clouds will begin to rotate with the spin of the earth, forming an organized system. If there is enough warmth and water, the cycle will continue, and the storm clouds and wind speeds will grow, causing hurricanes to form. So if you see, it's kind of spinning the hurricanes. Actually, the Earth's rotation causes the hurricanes to start spinning, which makes it more fast. What kind of damage does a hurricane do? A hurricane can cause the level to rise by several meters. So, like the sea level to rise several meters. This rise in water causes massive waves to hit the shores in the storm. Over land, the hurricanes do a lot of damage with powerful winds blasting the landscape. Heavy rains from the hurricane's clouds can cause flooding. So, there's a lot of flooding. Like Hurricane Sandy, there was a lot of flooding near New York, near places near the shore. Where do these hurricanes usually occur? Hurricanes are by far most common in the Pacific Ocean, with by third Pacific being the most active. How can we stay safe in a hurricane? Stay away from low-lying, flood-prone areas, so like anything really low, like where you see the sea, stay away from that because it might, the water might swallow you if it rises. No mobile homes, stay in a sturdy home, something that has a foundation to hold you down. Get it higher ground. Higher ground is very crucial. Just in case the flooding happens, you have to be able to avoid that flooding, stay higher, and always stay indoors. The strong winds can blow you around, and that's pretty dangerous. You don't want to be doing that. So staying somewhere safe. An MTA or not the MTA, but like somewhere sturdy. Okay. So has been it with Giovanni as a storm chaser. Thank you for watching. Thank you all to my fans. That's been the 5 hazardous events, and thank you.